I do?
No, you fucking know. Maybe don't show it. Do you feel cold, baby?
Yes, I'm fucking freezing.
Well, put the heater on there.
I'm freaking freezing. That's why I'm going to fucking bed.
Why? Why are you going to bed, baby?
Because
What's that?
there is nothing else to fucking do.
I said come watch movies with me.
I don't feel like watching fucking movies.
Why not? Why not, baby?
Why
not, honey?
That's what I said. I don't know. I didn't know what to do for tea. I didn't know what to do. No,
I told you what to do for tea.
Stop going to bed.
I told you what to do for tea. I've already said I was going to get you a hamburger, but you said no.
I didn't feel like a fucking burger.
What do you feel like? Well, what do you feel like?
I don't feel like anything.
Okay.
Right now I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. You can do whatever you fucking please. You tell me that. You can do whatever you freaking please.
I didn't say I do what I please. I said we're fucking married, so we do what we need to do together.
Well,
I fucking said.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
I don't see the point of fucking being out here when I'm fucking freezing cold.
That's why you cuddle up to me, mate, and put the fucking heater on and put your little blanket on you.
Like watching movies.
Okay.
Oh goodness, you're as fearless as I'd hoped.
At the moment.
Of course, first suspected Peeves, he drove the previous caretaker, rancorous cup, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the bogger he knocks me, does it?
Cream on and go to bed.
I am determined with your
I'll put it on for you. Give me a cream.
Yeah, because I'm trying to dry myself up.
Put that on. And dry you in front of you like I did. That's how I did it.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
That's like getting woman's fucking. I say get warm faster. Get warm faster, baby. I said fucking. Let me guess, need an update. Alright! You're
not getting any.
Well,
understood.
Right now?
I shall keep an eye on
I'll keep you warm, baby.
I appreciate that.
You're not getting any because I'm on the moon.
I'm on the ground, you're right. Huh?
Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help.
I'll give you some, baby.
Keep at it so we can
I'm on the fucking moon.
I'll give you some fucking good shit, baby.
I'm on the fucking moon.
You bring me so hard, man. Huh?
I'm on the fucking moon.
Why not? Why not on the moon, mate?
Because I'm not.
Why not, baby? How do I get? How do I? Oh, oh, it's nice and hot. What the hell? Oh.
What we eat at home is the same as what's at the pubs and all that, and what we usually eat with your mum and all that. Then
I didn't say that, babe. I said it's all junk food, mate. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone.
Yeah. Well,
when you buy at the shop, it's still fucking junk food, no matter what. Even when you buy the fucking thing, it's still junk food. But you just gotta cook it yourself instead of other people cooking it for you.
Then if you want me to start eating here, then stop eating at the pubs and all that when we go out with Justin.
Well, that Still, you can eat out the fucking pubs. Don't say stop eating fucking out there. Didn't say nothing about stopping there.
Well, it's the same to the fucking foot.
It doesn't matter.
We have at the house.
It's not the same.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Welcome.
It's different.
I see you've
Different
already
cooking,
read
mate.
some of the many beasts we study in this
different
class. Though be
It's the
advised,
same.
none of these creatures should be taken
We can
lightly.
cook it. We can.
They are all in their own way
There,
very
the same as what we
dangerous,
buy.
especially if one does not know how to handle
You can
them.
buy your own carbonara. You can
Now,
make your own
it seems many
carbonara.
of you are out of practice.
All you need is
Let's
the
take some
ingredients.
time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would
I'm not as
you
dumb as you
please
think.
assist
Didn't say
our
that, did I?
student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howin. Hello, I'm Poppy. Poppy Sweeting.
Poppy, mate.
Don't worry about Professor Howin's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches experience.
Amazing.
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Oh. Fuck off. You pressed the wrong button.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeyjigs. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please, now, where is our...
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
Do it or
I
what?
did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the savages in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps.
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Hey, over here. Come on.
Did you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least that's what we decided.
That cream come
I
before
couldn't
then,
stand
babe.
there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a
You
similar
will.
mind.
Good play.
Actually, in light of that,
Just saying.
there's someone I'd like you to meet
Fuck off.
in the forest.
Come on.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
You fuck someone.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
The route is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back.
There you go, baby.
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her, but be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
You gotta bow down. Mm.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
Beautiful.
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
So fucking blind.
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howard mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope. I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls...
Nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spent Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Nice doing business with you. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancement.
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton?
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Mm.
Made it! Brilliant! Oh, success! Did it! Brilliant! This is rather fun. Excellent. Did anyone else see that?
That's
Not
not...
bad, what are you doing?
You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
You fucking lost, mate. Fuck off.
I never thought someone would ever best Imelda's time.
She's been the top racer for too long.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared. Another adventure, are we?
Historically speaking, there's never been a meeting like this year's... Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
You know, babe, do you want me to come to bed now? Babe.